You have heard the quote. We all have heard the quote by now. You will own nothing and you will be happy. For years, the mainstream media told you that was just an internet conspiracy theory. They told you it was just fear-mongering. They laughed at the people who warned them about it. Look around you in 2026. Look at your bank statements. They are not laughing anymore because it wasn't a prediction, it was a business model. I want you to stop and take a mental inventory of your life right now. What do you actually own? In the past, the American middle class built their wealth through ownership. You bought a house and the equity grew. You bought a car and you drove it for 10 years without a payment. You bought a software disk, installed it on your computer, and it was yours forever. But Wall Street realized something terrifying. They realized that once you owned something, they couldn't extract any more money from you. If you have no debt and you own your assets, you are free. And the barbell economy does not run on free people. It runs on dependent people. So they engineered the greatest psychological trick in human history. They convinced you to trade your ownership for convenience. They started small. They said, hey, don't buy DVDs anymore, just subscribe to our streaming service. It is so much easier. And we all clapped. We thought it was progress. But then the cancer spread. Look at what is happening to cars right now. You go to the dealership, you sign a massive loan at 8% interest, you drive the car off the lot, and then you realize you have to pay a monthly subscription just to turn on the heated seats. You have to pay a monthly fee to unlock the maximum battery range. You just took on $50,000 of debt and you don't even own the hardware inside the vehicle. You are renting the permission to use it. They are doing it with everything. Furniture companies are now pushing living room subscriptions. You don't buy the couch, you lease it. Software companies entirely killed the one-time purchase. If you stop paying Adobe or Microsoft for 30 days, your access to your own work is locked. You are bleeding out from 1,000 tiny cuts. $20 here, $50 there, $100 a month for the car features. They have successfully transformed the American citizen from a proud owner into a forever renter. You are a perpetual revenue stream for a mega corporation.
Why does this actually matter? If you get the service you want, who cares if it is a subscription, right? Wrong. You need to understand how wealth is actually transferred in this country. Wealth is not created by your salary. Wealth is created by acquiring assets that you can either sell or pass down to the next generation. When your grandfather bought a tractor, he owned it. When he was done with it, he sold it on the secondary market. He recaptured some of his capital. Wall Street absolutely hates the secondary market. Why would they let you sell a used car or a used piece of hardware to your neighbor? That is a transaction where they do not get a cut. By turning everything into a subscription, the top 1% has effectively murdered the secondary market. You have nothing to sell. When you cancel a subscription after paying for it for 5 years, what do you have to show for it? Zero. You walk away with absolutely nothing. You generated thousands of dollars in yield for the corporation, and you are left completely empty-handed. This is the barbell economy in full effect. On one side of the barbell, the elites own the patents, the code, the AI algorithms, and the data centers. They own the master keys to the infrastructure. On the other side of the barbell, the middle class owns nothing. They are just renting access to the elite's infrastructure. See the trap? You are working 40, 50, 60 hours a week just to maintain your subscriptions. You are running on a digital treadmill, and the mega corporations keep increasing the speed. They call it inflation. They say, oh, supply chain issues. No, it is not supply chain issues. It is algorithmic pricing. In 2026, the companies are using Agent AI to analyze exactly how much money is in your bank account, exactly what your spending habits are, and they are dynamically raising the prices of your subscriptions to extract the maximum amount of capital without making you cancel. They are financially suffocating you, and they have an algorithm measuring your exact breaking point. Have you noticed that you make more money now than you did 5 years ago, but you feel poorer? You aren't crazy. Your salary went up 10%, but your subscription ecosystem, the cost of participating in modern society, went up 30%. They are draining the middle class, not with a massive tax hike, but with 1,000 recurring charges on your credit card. They are turning your life into a service that you have to buy back every single 30 days.
But what happens when this subscription model collides with agentic AI? What happens in 2026 when the software actually starts making decisions for you? This is where the trap snaps shut. This is where you lose the last piece of your financial independence. We are entering the era of life as a service. Think about the orchestrators we talked about before, the people using agentic AI to build their billion-dollar companies of one. They are incredibly smart, yes, but if they are not careful, they fall into the exact same trap. If you use a massive megacorporation's AI to run your business, to write your code, to manage your clients, who actually owns the means of production? You don't. You are just renting your own brain. Imagine building a massive digital empire, generating $10,000 a month, but your entire business relies on a single AI platform. What happens when that platform decides to change its terms of service overnight? What happens when they raise the subscription price by 500%? What are you going to do? Cancel? You cannot cancel. If you cancel, your business dies. Your income goes to zero. You see, the tech monopolies do not just want to tax your entertainment anymore. They want to tax your ability to work. They want to become the toll booth for human productivity. They are building a world where the AI agents autonomously negotiate with each other. Your personal AI assistant talks to the grocery store's AI, the car dealership's AI, the utility company's AI, and every single time they interact, a microtransaction happens. Your bank account is just bleeding fractions of a penny, thousands of times a day, straight into the pockets of the infrastructure owners. You have to understand the barbell economy. The people at the top, the 1%, they do not pay subscriptions, they collect them. They own the data centers, they own the compute power, they own the fiber optic cables running under the ocean. They own the actual physical reality that makes the digital world possible. And they are charging you rent to exist inside of it. If you stay purely as a consumer, you will wake up in 5 years, look at your financial statement, and realize that 100% of your income is already spoken for before the month even begins. You will be an indentured servant to an algorithm.
So, how do you break the cycle? How do you escape a system that is fundamentally designed to drain you? The first step is waking up from the illusion of convenience. You have to stop normalizing this. When a company tells you that you need to pay a monthly fee to unlock the airbags in your car or to save a document on your computer, you have to reject it. Do not fall for the loud budgeting trend. Complaining on the internet that you can't afford your 15 streaming services does not make you a revolutionary. It makes you a victim. You need to start aggressively converting your cash into ownership. If you are building an AI agency, do not rely purely on closed-source mega platforms. Learn how to deploy open-source models, buy physical hard drives, invest your capital into the companies that manufacture the chips, the energy grid, the cooling systems. If you cannot avoid paying the toll, you better make sure you own shares in the toll booth. I'm telling you this because the mainstream media will never tell you. They are sponsored by the exact same tech monopolies that are turning you into a forever renter. And look, I know what you are expecting right now. You are waiting for me to pitch you a $500 financial freedom masterclass. You are waiting for me to tell you to click the link in the description to buy my secret course. I am not going to do that. I have absolutely nothing to sell you. Why? Because I refuse to be another subscription feed draining your bank account. This channel, The Wealth Current, is not a sales funnel. It is a rebellion. It is a headquarters for the people who see the barbell economy for what it really is and who are ready to take their power back from the institutions. But I cannot fight the YouTube algorithm alone. I need your help to expose this. I want you to go into the comments section right now. Tell me the absolute craziest, most ridiculous thing that a company has tried to make you pay a subscription for recently. Was it a feature in your car? Was it a basic appliance in your house? Was it software you used to own? Name and shame them in the comments. Let's build a massive database right here, right now, of exactly how the middle class is being squeezed. When the algorithm sees thousands of you waking up, it will push this video to the masses. You do not have to be a forever renter. You can choose to be an owner, but the window to make that choice is closing fast. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notifications. Stand with the wealth current. I will see you in the comments. Let's get to work.